about Mr. Poopy Butthole of Rick and Morty, and you could totally throw it in after me talking about Mr. Poopy Butthole.
That is literally the first words anyone just heard on this podcast is Mr. Poopy Butthole. That is how it started.
I love it. Mr. Poopy Butthole is my favorite character on Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I'm not even going to do an intro. I mean, anybody who's listening at this point.
I'm Lou.
Yeah, it's Lou. Kevin's here. We got RJ back.
What's up?
And Mr. Poopy Butthole, Lou's favorite Rick and Morty character. So we were just talking about what? The
Books to movies.
Books to movies.
Books to movies, disappointments.
Because while I was terrorizing your toilet,
the porcelain terrace.
The porcelain terrace. I actually just was reading an article about one of my favorite Philip K. Dick stories is A Scanner Darkly. I don't know if any of you guys saw or heard of that movie. It's did you ever see those commercials, or have you ever heard of The Waking Life? That movie? Okay. Have you ever seen any of the Charles Schwab commercials where they film it, but then it's got a cartoon filter over it, so it looks really trippy?
Yeah.
The old investment commercials. It's filmed in that style. So here in a second, I'll just pull up a picture of it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But that's cool. One of my favorite Philip K. Dick short stories. And the article was about, it's been out for 10 years as of today. It's starring Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder, Robert Downey Jr., Woody Harrelson, and it's about in the future.
I think I did see.
Keanu Reeves plays a narcotics agent who gets addicted to substance D, which is this hallucinogenic narcotic that he's an undercover agent, but he gets addicted to what he's working
drugs,
on,
yeah.
and then they force him to go to this rehab. And spoiler alert, long story short, you find out it's a big circle. It's your typical thing. So to just put it out there,
so the FBI imports drugs, sells drugs, busts the people who sell the drugs.
Exactly. Not to ruin it for you, but the place where he goes for rehab, at the very end, is he finally gets sent to the outside, and he goes out and he's working in the fields, and he finds the actual. They're growing the plant that creates the drug. The place who runs the rehab is the one supplying the drug. And it goes full circle. But it's one of my favorites, and it's often.
I think I did see
it's a really underrated movie.
That's nothing like the soldiers guard the poppy fields in Afghanistan right now at all.
Right.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's no truth.
Working with the Taliban in Syria, or Al Qaeda in Syria.
Right. Nothing like that at all.
Yeah, it's nothing like villainizing the Taliban for destroying poppy fields. It's nothing at all like that.
Those fucking terrorists.
Goddamn freedom-hating people.
Yeah.
They want everybody clean and
burning those little plants alive.
Right. That's the one good thing ISIS has done, is it's really helped.
He can't even finish
Jesus.
And that's why I'm pro-ISIS. I'm pro-drug war.
Excellent.
Oh,
so
shit.
as far as what's your favorite? What's your favorite book movie? Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, fuck. I couldn't even tell you because I don't like.
Oh, because you don't Because what? You didn't like the only one that. What was it?
Yeah, they fucked Aragon up so hard. They tried to make it in they could have gone the Harry Potter route and broken it up a bunch and made it an extremely long movie, but they tried to cut it down to an hour and 20 minutes. And it's the book is like a Bible.
Yeah.
Just the first one. They have to break the last one up. There was supposed to be 3 and they turned into 4. But yeah, it was just fucking awful. But Captain Underpants getting turned into a movie. I'm kind of excited for them to ruin that. I grew up with that book. One of my favorites.
I'm getting tired of my childhood getting ruined, but at least as long as Michael Bay doesn't get to touch that Captain Underpants, I'm doing okay.
That sounds all sorts of inappropriate.
If that dude ruins one more of my things I loved about childhood, I'm gonna freak out.
You didn't like his Transformers rendition? It's gotten played out, but the first one.
Okay, so the first one I thought was decent, except for every line of the movie from Shia LaBeouf just being the word no. He just runs around the whole movie. No. Oh, Megan Fox is real hot. No. And then they were. The thing I hate about Michael Bay is I think he's just he's Michael Bay's up here. Nobody see what I'm doing. Michael Bay's 10 feet up off the ground looking down on us little peons, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Giving it, it's just so basic. It's so formulaic, and, it's nothing but just explosions, and then, I feel like he thinks I'm stupid.
Explosions and cleavage.
I feel like he, you know what I mean? Michael Bay's haha, you dumb little insignificant bastard. Here's a bunch of here's a bunch of explosions and fucking everything's an advertisement. The thing that bothered me about Transformers was the Xbox turning into a Transformer and the Mountain Dew machine, and all, like that movie to me was a 2-hour-long commercial.
Were you looking for that though, and it pissed you off? Because
no, this was
Camaro.
Before I had any. You know, I was still very much a sheep at the time that movie came out. I was a freshman in college, and I was getting pissed, dude. I was like, man,
I'll admit it. I loved it because I love Camaros.
I loved it because I love explosions, but I'd rather be an Xbox turning into a robot than a game like a fake game system that they created just for the movie because they didn't want to buy the rights or what have you. I'd rather it be
something real.
Because that keeps me within the movie rather than it be game system.
I totally notice shit like that. It throws me out of the world.
Put an Xbox 360 in there because that's like going to keep me in the fucking reality that you're setting. It's even though it's fucking robots starting to life, I can deal with that. But if you fucking put a fake game system in there, I'm going to completely pull away.
But well, that's the anchor that gives that imaginative leap an anchor to like, hey, you know.
What do they call that? Where you suspend your belief for the fiction you're watching?
The suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, that there, and that can only go so far depending on the reality that's set for the thing. But.
And then honestly, that's such a huge part of
basic
story.
Yeah.
Really.
I love it. The last one I saw was the dinosaur one, and that's where I was like, I'm done with this shit. Throw it away. Like, just too much. It's too terrible script writing. Like, it looks like you guys just threw that shit together.
What I loved about the third one, which I didn't like any of them really except for the first one. What I loved about the third one though was the intro with the that's the one where it's the Apollo missions.
Okay.
Right.
And yeah, nice. It's about basically saying the Decepticons crashed onto the moon, and that's why we went up there.
Yeah.
And that's what we found up there, which
was the super evil Zor, mech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, honestly, that story's about as believable as the fact that we even went to the moon. But whatever, that's neither here nor there.
Did you think the new Megan Fox was hotter than the old Megan Fox?
I don't.
Because that's the one they switched it for, if I'm not mistaken. Which
was that the one that had? But the one that had Mark Wahlberg in it was weird, man. Because it's like condoning statutory rape.
A little bit.
Condone that though. We need more of that in society. Personally,
they have they don't even have like a moral. The fact that he brings up the Romeo and Juliet law and like the kid has a little card that's like, boom, I'm allowed to plow your daughter. I'm just like, man, Michael Bay, how do you know about that, man? Like I existed for 28 years without knowing about that.
Right? Producer in Hollywood.
Yeah,
you have to know about that.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's the Roman Polanski class in film school.
Roman Polanski. Oh man.
Yeah, Rosie Huntington White, I guess, was the chick in that one. I was okay with it.
I like I said, I didn't even watch the whole movie. I got someone brought up to me the beginning of it. Like, he's like, yeah, the intro to that movie is really cool. So I went and looked it up and I watched it, and we were talking about this earlier. I'm a big fan of CinemaSins. I watch almost every video they make in it. And that's a great thing about it is it points out all the cliches and all the errors that the film made. But also it gives you a great summary of a plot of a movie you don't want to spend $3 or 3 hours to watch.
Right.
And so,
have you heard of U-Torrent? Oh, you said 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not.
You don't have to do that anymore, man.
Right.
You give your money where you think it's due.
Right. Yeah, and I don't even want to give Michael Bay 3 hours of my time, let alone $1.
I can't believe that as somebody that's like into conspiracy theories and shit even a little bit, like I like the movies that play with those.
No, I love the movies that play with
Go back to the moon and everything. We were talking about that earlier today. Like that movie, like played with that idea.
And I love that part of the movie. Yeah, absolutely. By that point in the series, I was so fed up with the Transformers, and I'm talking like in general because it's not just the Transformers that he ruined for me.
It was
the Ninja Turtles, man. The Ninja Turtles. Like,
I didn't see it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't even want to.
Right.
It's just like when I saw that he was making them, I'm just like, oh, you fucking turd, man. Like
I actually thought that
you just leave the 90s alone.
Remember the original Turtles costumes? They weren't that bad.
In the first Michael Bay movie, or
no, like Remember when the Turtles were a movie in the 90s?
Oh yeah, the Vanilla Ice Turtles.
Yeah.
That was
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Break it off, Kevin. I got singles. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
Well, and that was another reason I didn't like that is there are already good Ninja Turtle movies to watch. It's the same reason I get talking about this. I get tired of remakes. I get actually, I was talking with Brian about that. He was telling me that they're making a Toy Story 4 and a Bug's Life 2, and I'm just sitting here rolling my eyes like, we have lost the ability to generate a new idea. Where is it gone? Like,
none of those were new ideas, though. Those were all plays on fucking old-ass stories that were reworked, and they put bugs in it, or they put this or that in it instead. Like, the world's out of original ideas.
Yeah, and then you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's basically been the same story retold over and over again, like the man who would
The Hero's Odyssey.
Yeah, we talked about that for fun the other day.
Yeah.
That Homer's the hero's journey that was put in place in the Odyssey, which is basically, hero builds himself up, accomplishes something, and then there's that classic fall about 3/4 in the way. Comedies use it all the time.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you got your buddy comedy, and then you always
The
know
rug
when
gets pulled out from underneath their feet at some point, and they have
they're
to
not friends.
rally together.
Yeah, and then you always know when there's about 20 minutes left in the movie
Yeah.
because the friends aren't friends anymore, and you have like this montage of them being lonely and
And remembering each other.
yeah.
Bruce Almighty, when you guys say that, is like the classic that comes to my mind. Like, he's on top of the world for his majority movie, and then the powers get to him.
Yep, like Step Brothers.
Oh my God.
They go on this tangent, and then all of a sudden they get like in a fight because their parents divorced, and then it gets all weird for 10 minutes. And then they're back. Love rom-coms are like that. Like,
If you're going to see rom-coms for any reason, then we're forced to.
Oh yeah, other than to just get laid for that first time, or to have a cheap anniversary date. Yeah, then that's on you. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Yeah.
If you like him, you like him.
Sorry, Alice in Wonderland remake, though. Like, I love that remake, and I still love that remake. I went to see that movie before I'd ever tried acid, and like, it blew my mind. I fucking loved that fucking movie so much. And I didn't even really like the animated version as a kid, I don't think. But I was probably like 19, 18 when that movie came out, and it blew my mind. I don't know why it blew my mind. I couldn't tell you exactly why. I wasn't tripping or anything. But I fucking loved that movie. I thought they did a great fucking job with it. And I've watched it 3 times since, and I probably sound like a real faggot right now, but I love it.
Who cares? No, yeah, you're allowed to like it.
This is America. You're allowed to like things.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm voting Team ISIS, so.
No.
That's up.
Yeah,
that's still up
actually
for
not
debate.
okay.
Freedom.
Oh, shit. Start censoring the internet.
Most of this country would know freedom if it sat on its face.
Freedom is
True.
sitting on somebody's face.
Yeah.
In some low down backwoods bar right now, strip bar, there is a stripper named Freedom probably sitting on somebody's.
Do you know that's outlawed though? Like, sitting on people's face in porn have been outlawed. I can't tell you like which state or city outlawed that, but face sitting they're not allowed to do in films anymore
What?
because it was like a danger to the actors, I guess.
People were getting smothered.
It can get hard to breathe down there.
Yeah. Big girl.
Either way, that man's getting paid a lot of money to get some dirty ass pussy.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a big girl.
I've never once watched a porn and been like, I feel really bad for that dude. No,
Man,
that's the kind that I watch.
He is being abused.
I've watched porns where I thought, man, I feel really bad for that horse.
Watch some couple.
Yeah.
That poor horse. He just...
Yeah, if you want to watch porn and feel bad for a guy, just watch some couple videos.
There's so many weird. I love the
I felt bad for the cup.
movie. The cup.
I gagged just thinking about that shit. That was like 9th grade. That shit circulated. I'm in the back of the classroom, like all the dudes around the computer. I was the guy that knew how to get around the web filters, so people would be like, just look this up. Look that shit up. I'm about to throw up on the fucking keyboard. The teacher's like, are you sick? Are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
I'm not sick, but I'm also not
I
alright.
hope they remake that 10 more years, because they love playing on the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I made it the whole way through
presents
that.
2 girls, 1 cup. With explosions.
In IMAX.
The shit
You
would go
pay
everywhere.
$3 For that shit.
I would.
Literally
would.
for that shit.
I would.
And I love
But
it.
that is literally you know what you're walking into.
I didn't. I had no idea what I was walking into. They're like, the dude was like, he was like a bully or whatever. He's like, look up 2 Girls 1 Cup. It's awesome. All right, man. You get on fucking YouPorn or whatever the fuck it was on, and just fucking look it up. And I'm like, ugh. And there's a girl behind me just cracking the fuck up. I'm like, what the fuck is this funny?
Oh man, okay. So this is funny too. At least it was to me. There was this back in the day in high school. Did you guys ever see cake farts or pudding farts?
No.
There was this incredibly disturbing. It was considered porn, I guess, but I just remember one day my buddy finding it on the internet, and it was this girl. Her very first video was just like her eating a bunch of chili and then farting in her underwear in front of the camera, like just farting all the time, and that was like on this one channel. But then there was another one where she buys herself this big birthday cake and then like takes her pants off, and she's completely bare ass, and she's sitting on this chocolate cake, and then she lifts up and just starts farting like she can fart on command.
You guys are gonna see my gag reflex, like how weak it is. It's terrible.
Well, then don't look up pudding farts.
Yeah, that should be like that gross to me, but just fucking, I don't know why. Not happened to me as a kid. I
She's
don't know.
just sitting in a bowl of pudding and just like spray farting pudding. It's just like, what?
Is it chocolate pudding?
Yeah, it's chocolate. It's always something brown, of course. And I'm just like, who could sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rub off to this.
The Bilderberg group.
The Bilderbergs.
They have nothing left.
Oh, so Hillary.
It's big corn. It's
Hillary Clinton, the
She has
Bilderberg's
that sex
choice.
tape somewhere.
Oh.
Has to. Fucking has to. You're not telling me.
Oh yeah, some kind of dominatrix where you got some like little.
It's Bill. It's Bill bent over the desk, looking back, saying, "Hillary, when's it gonna be my turn?" Oh, oh.
Pegging was. Why are you pegging him, not me?
Oh, Ellie.
Did you guys ever look up the dead baby jokes when you guys were in school?
I didn't tell too many dead baby jokes. I told a lot of like, I'm gonna feel bad for saying this on the internet. I told way too many Holocaust jokes when I was
yeah. That's what led me to the dead baby
Okay.
jokes was the Holocaust.
It was the
jokes.
stepping stone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
I dabbled in both.
I was gonna say when he
The necrophilia jokes and skull fucking.
skull fucking cookies.
Yeah.
It was.
No, I said if I want a face fuck a cookie,
Oh, it's a face fuck a cookie.
and it's just
Right.
essentially just shove the whole cookie in your face hole.
Oh no, I got it, and that's why I didn't like. The last time you went on some Twitter tangent, I like went on my Bad Dinner Guest Kev Twitter and was like, "Dude, what the hell?" Just only just so people would know that I hadn't said that random bullshit that you said. Basically, just to be like, "All right, that was Lou."
I really picture you going to Walmart buying like one of those cookies that's decorated and just fucking its face like that's man.
Nah, in this case with the cookie being the sexual activity partner, I'd have been laying on my back and the cookie would have been sitting on my
And
face.
the cookie, okay, so the cookie's penetrating you, and it's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not there if it's a cookie or a girl.
I had a kid tell me once in high
Wasn't
school.
macadamia nuts.
I had this kid argue this
Sometimes
point.
somebody
He
got
said-
some bomb cookies.
He said it's not gay if you wear a condom. At least that's what. Yeah, at least that's what.
Call Child Protective fucking service.
Whoa. Yeah. Twice.
That reminds me of you. I mean, you talked about Call of Duty first-person shooters earlier. Okay, so we used to do this thing in high school where there'd be 4 or 5 of us in the house. So, but we'd all want to play Call of Duty. So you'd sit there, you'd take turns. But to make it a little more fun, the rule was, or the way we did it was like, for instance, you would be playing and I'd have the headset on. So you'd be playing, but I'd be talking this shit. So that way I could just do whatever. And we had this guy one time that he just kept going for the whole. He was just groaning. And this was back before, like we were 16, so we wouldn't mute people. We'd just go along with it. And people were starting to get pissed. And then this other guy jumps in. He's like, man, that dude sounds like he's about to bro down. And I'm like, what? Hang on now. And so I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, what's this like bro down thing you're talking about? And he's like, oh, when it's been a long week. It's been a long week. You're partying with your boys, and there aren't any girls around, so you're just like, fuck it, let's just bro down. Just the two of us. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I was like, oh, okay. So you're gay, right? And he's like, no, man, I'm not gay. What? He's like, no, dude, that's like to bro down every once in a while. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
so you're bi.
That's cool. Okay, yeah. And he's like, no, man. I just I experiment every once in a while. And then I'm like, well, how often have you? And this is a lot calmer than it was.
Right.
The actual conversation was much more fast paced, and he ended it basically with yeah, man, just bro down probably 8 or 9 times or something. And at that point, I chimed in with, dude, after 8 or 9 times, the experiment is concluded. You're just, hey, it's cool. Yeah. It's totally cool. But you have enough to put a thesis together.
Dude. I mean, let's face it. After you smoke weed 3 times, you know whether or not you're gonna like it or not.
Yeah. Unless you didn't inhale.
I did not inhale.
That dude was making that definition up. Urban Dictionary didn't exist at the time because, according to Urban Dictionary, it's just beer bongs, fist pounding, popping collars, saying bro, saying dude. It has nothing to do with butt sex. So either he was tricked or he didn't want to own it entirely. I don't know which. Maybe both. It could be both.
I think he was learning about his preferences.
This was probably the I graduated in 07, so we'll say this was 05, 06. So it was probably right around the time of Urban Dictionary. And yeah, he probably just didn't get enough traction with his terminology. Yeah. One day he's gonna go on Urban Dictionary. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gay. What?
That's not what that is. but Billy told me this is what all girls do.
He was a freshman trying to get into that fucking fraternity. And this
right.
was like, we bro down here. He's like, what's that? He's like, just sometimes we suck each other's dicks.
And he's like, yeah, we smack you with that paddle on your ass. Well, every once in a while we like to use the other end.
Well, sometimes it's not a paddle, and it's just a dick. It's my dick.
I cannot wait to share this. I can't wait to put the description up for this later. It's we talk about pudding porn and butt sex. It's our best episode of all time. I can't wait.
And cotton butts that get made into movies.
This will be the only time we've ever completely covered the whole.
I'm about to
bad
bro down.
Go down and just see.
Yeah. Well, see, look up some.
I have to go.
I think the most.
I've used this thing at work tomorrow, and I forget sometimes. I opened this thing up the other day at work. It's been 2 months ago. I opened it up at work, and all you hear is I was like, fuck, fuck. And luckily it was just a dude there, and I was like, I let my roommate use the laptop, and he just
But yeah, okay.
He's like, yeah, my roommate.
I was so afraid I was gonna get a phone call about that one.
The worst thing I ever heard.
Your employee was hitting on me. Go ahead.
On Xbox chat was what munting is. It is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Do we have a barf bag handy for RJ? Because I want you to tell me what that is.
Munting.
Okay, I'm gonna Urban Dictionary this shit.
Oh boy, if he
I don't actually throw up. I just gag really easy, and I promise it's not me faking it. It's been a lifelong issue.
So munting is where 2 people go to a graveyard and they find a freshly dug grave, and you pull out the corpse. And one person puts their lips on the anus of the corpse, and the other person steps on the corpse's stomach.
That's not a real. No.
It's Urban Dictionary verified.
Oh. That's a thing.
Munting is the action, and munters are the people who do it.
That's what do they
this
call
says
that?
Semi-decomposed, though. You're going nice. You're saying fresh.
That's the way I was told it was fresh.
Wouldn't it have to be semi-decomposed so when you press on the stomach, something comes out?
Well, because there's still stuff in there that they leave in. There are certain organs that they leave in, and bodily fluids that.
I was going to say, because you shit and piss yourself with it.
Yeah, you void your bowels.
I was talking to a nurse the other day, and they were saying in nursing homes it doesn't really happen that often because you're dying for so long. Generally, you haven't ate for a few days.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of times that doesn't actually happen.
Which that's good, because those places smell bad enough as it is.
This says that they have to be semi-decomposed, so the decomposed organs create the juices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That make that a nice little slurry of.
These are the drug person really connected to the corpse. That's
you poor bastard.
That's how you know I'm not into fetishes, because Jesus fuck.
Oh, so Lou, you bring.
I'm just going there to catch Ghastlies with my Pokemon Go.
Sure you are.
Catch Ghastlies. That's
Yeah.
the new.
That's why Pokemon Go was created. In my opinion, was to give everyone an excuse for when they get caught somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, your girlfriend walks in and there's another girl in your house. You're like, oh, she was just trying to get this Charizard or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it in your? Why are your pants down? Well, I mean,
Gotta look everywhere.
we can't find it, so we're checking all off.
I was looking for some Krabbies.
She released my Squirtles.
Oh,
You
nice.
see, crabs are basically gone thanks to the poor generation of shading. Like,
Really?
crabs don't really exist in modern society.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. I mean,
Syphilis is on the rise, but no more crabs. Which, take that as you might.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
One more thing that could have in common with Al Capone.
What, he gets
Syphilis.
get retarded from syphilis. That dude. That's a crazy thing about Al Capone. That dude ran the world, and he was so mentally challenged. He used to fish in his swimming pool. He used to sit on the end of his diving board, cast a rod in
Well, that
the
was
swimming pool.
at the end of his life when the syphilis got to him.
He was popped.
They let him,
yeah.
They literally let him out of prison because his brain was jelly.
Unless it was an act. What if that? There's a conspiracy to look into. Like,
yeah.
Did Al Capone just fake being crazy? So
There was that famous gangster, I can't think of his name, but he got away for a real long time because nobody thought it could be him because everybody's like, this dude's just like.
He used to walk around downtown in his bathrobe and shit.
He
Yeah, I know what you're
whispering
talking
shit to
about.
people, but half the time it'd be orders. And it took him forever because I can't think of his name at all. Did you see the Whitey Bulger movie?
No, I need to
my
though.
God, that's-
Black Mass.
Yeah, watch that movie. That's some dark shit. Like,
Yeah.
if you think like you want to be a gangster or some shit, until you see that shit. Oh, I don't have the fucking.
Well, that's hell. The Departed was inspired by Whitey Bulger.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Jack's character in that movie is essentially Whitey Bulger, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That dude was messed up.
Hardcore.
Yeah. Well, Lou, this reminds me. So since you brought up munting, yeah, I have to follow this up because I don't think you've heard of this before. Have you heard of the term jankum? Because it's along the line,
It's where people shit in a bag and inhale the fumes from it.
Yeah,
and get high as shit.
And they'll talk about,
That was an American Dad episode.
That dude's high off his own shit,
Yeah.
literally.
That phrase came from that.
Fucking.
Because homeless people, what they would do is they would take a shit in a paper bag, and it's a way to catch a buzz without spending money.
Which is nuts. Like
Hardcore.
I cannot.
I cannot think of being addicted to a high that much to inhale my own feces.
Right, me either. It is just. I mean, I've got some issues. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I don't think I can go there. But again, I'm not here to judge. It's what you got to do. It's what you got to do.
I've never sucked dick for coke.
Yeah. What is that? Half baked.
Yeah.
You're addicted to weed?
You ever sucked dick for weed?
Boo this man. Oh, that is fantastic. Well, so we got. I love the tangent that we just. I'm not even upset about it.
Right.
You over there? You trying to catch a Pokemon while we record?
Maybe.
That's what it's gonna be.
I
if you do, at least take a picture and tweet it. Like at least promote the podcast in some way.
Right.
I'm waiting for RJ to get back in here so I can share the fact that we're live. But
I'm thinking about going somewhere later and parking in like Westerville and just walking around like up and down the sidewalk a little bit.
Yeah, see, I don't see myself playing this thing all that much. Like I don't. Maybe it's because I had the cards. I had red and blue, but that was it.
Yeah.
Game Boy. Like I just did not get in. I don't understand.
I think the furthest I went was like gold and silver.
Maybe it's because I had already played Final Fantasy VII, or I don't remember if I played it. Which one I played first. But maybe because I very quickly moved on to real RPGs, that Pokemon just wasn't. And it was such a simple game for the Game Boy, you know, like it was. It was never really enough to keep me engaged. Like
Really?
every move, they only had 3 or 4 animations. I mean, granted, it was a Game Boy, but I'm just like, dude, no matter what attack I press, it's always the same. I'm just watching the same shit over and over again.
Right.
And I just if on Facebook right now, all it is either I hate cops or
Pokemon Go.
It's like Blue Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Poke Lives Matter. That's all I'm seeing.
Go Lives Matter.
It's just driving me up a wall where I'm just like, on any end of it, I'm like, well, you're reacting, distracting. You know, it's just like, oh man.
Yeah. And it's polarizing reactions, distraction.
And then big league distraction and all in perfect timing for people to forget that somebody just got off of a huge federal crime.
For essentially murder, but, that's, gross negligence, but, whatever.
Hillary and Bill been killing people. One of my favorite.
The Circle of Death.
Have you ever watched?
That's one we should do.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly where I was headed with that, because one of my other favorite YouTube channels is All Time Conspiracies, and they have a great little video called The Clinton Body Count Conspiracy, and just about all the different times people around the Clintons have wound up just donezo.
Ended up dead, like the guy who was supposed to testify against Hillary before the FBI.
John Ash. I mean, we actually... were you listening to Clyde during the episode when they had heard the rumor that Guccifer had died? I haven't had a chance to verify that for myself. I'm gonna do some research here in a second.
I don't think he's dead though.
Back up. If he's not dead, he will be.
Yeah.
He's not gonna live to talk because he's already in jail. He doesn't get to pull the Ed Snowden and disappear. Now, granted, he supposedly had already sent this stuff to WikiLeaks, but
who knows what could have got filtered out at this point?
Yeah,
and edited.
Yeah. So I mean, she's gonna be. So do you just for 1 second while we wait for RJ to rejoin us and go back to our little fun, little lighthearted conversation? So Alex Jones has this conspiracy in his mind that what is going on right now is all playing to the idea that the election will be suspended and Obama will
martial law
office. Yeah, and that one of the reasons, and it kind of makes it could. I mean, I hate to agree with almost anything that dude says, but I could see the argument there where it's like everybody hates each other. A lot of people hate Trump. Almost everybody can agree that has pulled their head out of their ass that Hillary is not a great, anybody who pays any attention to anything at this point should have some questions about Hillary. And it just seems like we're in a position where for the first time we kind of are all seeing it's a lesser of two evils option. I mean, that was sort of the case with Obama. Like how many people voted for Obama just to keep Mitt Romney out of office? Like it wasn't even necessarily that they liked Obama. It was just like, I don't want this crazy nutsack Mormon running my country who's going to put God before me and everybody else. Like that, the last thing I ever want to see is a powerful Mormon in a powerful place. It's like, what?
Imagine a Mormon executing executive orders.
Yeah, but bye 2 girls 1 cup. You'll be put down for making porn.
And not wearing special underwear while you have sex.
They have special sex
They
underwear.
do.
What is the Mormon sex underwear called?
It's I don't know the magical word for it, but it's like
it's got a magical word.
There is a magical word. I want to say it's for conception or something. I'm not sure.
It's supposed to help you have kids when you have sex.
I guess. They're like good luck underpants.
Yeah, I got my luck.
And essentially, it's just you remember Remember those old Tex Avery cartoons where the characters had like the pajamas? They were like the full body pajamas, and they had the butt flaps for poops.
Yeah.
It's essentially that, but a looser fit of that pajamas.
So it's like a full body.
It's ridiculous.
So they're like what are those?
They're
called?
essentially fully clothed.
So they're like furries or whatever.
Kind of.
They just wear baby underwear. They just have like a vagina and a penis flap, and then they're like,
Yeah.
we're fully clothed.
Yeah.
And that makes this okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Mormon sex underwear. Apparently you can you wear those like
That's making them gag.
You wear a onesie complete with the footies.
Yeah.
You've got 2 buttons that you can just drop.
Pull it up.
I didn't know that was for Mormons.
Magic Mormon underwear, so
Magic
the
Mormon
viewers can
underwear.
see.
Well, I will pull it up here in a second. I'm trying to get us some more viewers, so I'm trying to post this onto our Facebook.
No.
and Twitter real
I'm
quick.
curious what munting mixed with that would look like.
Munting. You better hope
Burning
you
in
have one of
hell.
those- Better hope you have one of those back flaps.
Yeah. Like I said,
you know what? If
burning
I'm dead,
in hell.
You can get some more use out of my body, and that brings you joy. I don't give a fuck.
Just put me back.
No, you don't have to put me back. I don't give a fuck where I end up. I'm dead. I don't get that fucking, like, sacredness that there is to the fucking... And that's what gets into nationalism, is the hero worship and the worship of the dead and
Yeah.
all that other bullshit. But fuck that shit. Month the shit out of me. I don't give a fuck.
You heard it here
I'm donating fuck
first.
signs. I'm donating my body to money.
You heard it here first.
Jesus Christ.
You all been
How long do you want them to wait?
I don't give a fuck. Like I said, if they want to let me age like a fine wine, do it. If you want to drink me like a $10 bottle, go for it. I don't give a fuck.
Magical
Pop-
Mormon sex
pop-
underwear? Is that what you're looking
Pop the top like a $5 bottle of Carlo Rossi.
I hope she's not offended by the F-bomb every 4 seconds, because that's what I come with.
That's what I bring to the table.
And
Racism
munting.
and the F-bomb.
And munting, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we're pretty safe because Lou's the only one talking about munting right now.
Not anymore, now that I know it exists.
Yeah,
That's going to be my new fucking...
that's my gift to the zeitgeist.
Yeah, every
Munting.
customer's house I'm at, if I'm looking for something to talk about with them, break the ice.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of munting? No. After I install your internet, you should look that shit up. Man.
Yeah. Wait till after I'm gone. Look that up.
Oh my God.
Make sure your children are around. They're really going to enjoy these videos.
That's a lot of conversations nobody wants to have.
I don't think people have that conversation early enough.
Yeah,
I'm 24 and just finding out about this shit.
literally.
Yeah,
That's. I mean, I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing about it.
23 years too long.
23 years too long. I needed to know.
My
As soon as I
terrible
was
twos,
talking.
get it over with.
There you
Why?
go.
Why? Well, because some people just like to suck organs out of dead people's buttholes.
Yeah,
I get you again. I'm
that's
sorry.
what buttholes are for.
No.
What is this new fascination
prove
with
that.
people eating ass? Have we ran out of sex stuff that like interests people?
I read a Playboy article a few years ago that said ass is the new pussy.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know if we've gotten more of this shit. or what.
Somebody who's in jail write that? Or something?
I possibly.
It's like all the comedians are talking about it right now. Like every fucking celebrity is in fucking rap song. I don't get it. I would never do that. I'm sorry, ladies that are already not interested.
Skittles. Eating
Skittles.
Skittles out the ass.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Oh yeah, you haven't met Sean yet, have you? Oh,
Not to my knowledge.
our buddy and occasional co-host. He's a member of Bad Dinner Guests. He does some things with us. He made a song way back when, and the chorus is, "She looks so good, I'd eat Skittles out that ass crack." And I find another cat that's gonna match that, and it is
Yeah.
a hilarious. I mean, the beat is really good. It's one of those songs where it's like he does a good job with how he raps through it, but it's just so funny. You know what I mean? Like it's got a good enough beat to where if you couldn't hear the words, or even if you after you do hear the words, like I could hear it playing in a club, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like the music video would have to be like a comedy video. You know, it's just
foul, roady, and downright repulsive. But let me tell you something about me, Sean B. I love being a nasty motherfucker. She looks so good at these skills at that ass crack. Now find another cat who's gonna mash that. She looks so good at these skills at that ass crack. Now find another cat.
I came up with the phrase Skittles, and Skittles made that bitch look so good. I eat Skittles out of that.
I
came up with that idea when I was bouncing on campus.
Wanna taste them all, and you can't stop staring.
See, we tell no lies. You know.
Then you turn around and see the mask.
Now you know. The more you know. See, it's a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Butt stuff.
Kinky Pinky.
That's what I should have titled. Based on the conversation so far, I should have titled this episode Butt Stuff.
Yeah.
I may go back and change it just to butt stuff. All up in your butt. So.
Ass.
And that's funny. We got here talking about books.
And movies being made from them.
No doubt. Everybody saw Munting the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Goodwill
Stanley
Munting.
When
Oh my
Rafiki held the butthole over his head for maximum effective stomp age.
Oh my
I was thinking of what's that fucking
Munting
movie?
Red October. I could do this all day. That's
Goodwill Munting.
That's why I said that one already.
Oh. Shit.
Shawshank Munt.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
my
awesome.
God. That's like
That's months.
like something I like to do when I'm bored at work is the radio's playing and I replace every song I hear with the word
I thought you were
love.
gonna say Dig Up Dead Bodies.
Well, there's that too. No, I don't need to be bored to do that. I just need to be sure.
That's a regular Thursday. A lot of people get buried with jewelry.
There's this fun thing that I like to do is replace every song I hear. I replace the word love with butt. So, for instance, like Led Zeppelin, it'd be all of my butt. Stuff like that. You could have a really good time if you would change. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
think of a
Every
good
John
one.
Mayer song instantly becomes interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And it would just be so much more. Oh, okay, and then if butt doesn't work, you just change it to rub.
Yeah.
Like Doctor Strange rub. You can do
There you
movies too. It's just that's a good way to kill some time.
Yeah, you have too much free time.
No, I just can't. I can't. My work just doesn't keep me engaged. I'm just usually on autopilot half the time, just daydreaming while my body does what it's supposed to do. I can't.
That sounds like a prostitute.
Yeah. I mean, it's accurate also in sex. Yeah, half the time I'm like, man, I hope the Cubs win tonight.
Yeah.
But that's mainly just to keep yourself going a little longer.
Yeah.
You gotta play those mind games with yourself, like, oh, dead horses.
Right.
I learned that
Goodbye, horses.
Say what?
I learned that trick way too fucking late in life. To just be like, I could just think about other shit.
Yeah, it's like, baseball cards, the perfume my grandmother wears. Like whatever you get.
Mickey Rooney topless.
Yeah.
Oh man, that one time I walked in on my grandma changing. It's
Oh,
the
God.
You're like, I can go for hours now. Don't worry about this.
Actually, now I just picture Hillary Clinton when I need to.
Yeah.
Look off.
Do you remember that picture I
So
sent you?
does Bill. What?
Where it was Hillary Clinton in like a G-string bikini.
Oh my God.
Did I send that to
I'd
you?
rather look up money again.
Did I send that to you?
No, I didn't. Please don't. I don't want to see it.
You sure?
Yeah, I would
I speak on
rather.
behalf of Kevin.
I would rather you Oedipus Rex me right now and go downstairs and get an ice cream scooper and take both my eyeballs. And that is about as hyperbolic as I get, but damn it.
Speaking of fucking old ass crazy movies, I'd really watch a remake of Clockwork Orange.
You would watch a
I would
remake of
definitely
that?
watch a remake of it. I don't know if this culture is too PC for it. I would love to see a Jezebel article about rape culture on the remake of it.
I would love to see someone besides Stanley Kubrick do it, because as much as I love Stanley Kubrick, he is notorious, and he did it with Clockwork Orange too. He just says, "Fuck you and your source material. This movie's about me and what I want to do." And
that's the message I'm conveying.
Again, is not as close to the book.
The Shining.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Clockwork Orange was more, like, for instance, he wasn't obsessed with just Beethoven. It was all, I mean, then that's a minor detail, but that's the only one that's sticking in my head. But again, same thing like The Shining. The Shining, the movie is nothing like the book. It's not even close.
That's easier to break through in a book, though, than a movie. Like, if you play just a bunch of fucking different music and hate it, that's gonna fucking be boring as shit to the viewer, in my opinion.
Right, and again, and I can't remember all of the, there are more actual concrete, like, the Beethoven thing doesn't bother me because, again, like, with movies, it's harder. You have to have rights and stuff. Well, you don't have to have rights for any classical music. It's anything. Did you guys know that? Anything before 1920 you can use all day and all night. Which is why I'm going to come up with some sort of like television show that takes place pre 1920, and it's just going to be fucking everything's going to be free. And I'm going to shoot in black and white. People are going to think it's tasteful. I'm like, no, man, I'm just cheap as hell.
Yeah. Set in 1914.
But I'd love to see.
Back when race culture was alive and well. But everybody that like read the book is the same people that told me to watch the movie, and they said that it was close enough that it was like good. But rape is the only thing out there that like makes me gag the same as Monte. It's the only thing that like I have a terrible visceral reaction to. It just disgusts the shit out of me. And that movie like made me confront that, but in a real artful way, and a way that added to the movie. It wasn't just there to like a horror movie puts in rape to make it scarier, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
But that movie, it was all about this like guy that was just
spit
about
on your
hard
grave,
lust, but still was like human with his own little. And you felt bad for the same guy that earlier you were watching rape somebody. You're like, I want him to get shot in the back of the head right now. And 5 minutes later, you're like, I feel really bad about this poor chap.
Yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, he's a poor guy. Like they're brainwashing him so he won't rape people.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, hang on.
Yeah, and it really made you wrestle with that shit. And that's why I love that movie, and I'd love to see a remake of it, because I really think the PC culture of today really leaves that out, and it's putting that shit into the shadows. And I'd really like to see more of that shit out there, and less.
I'm sick of the
if
PC
you're gonna
culture.
remake stuff.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Oh man, yeah, and that's the problem with Twitter. Like, for instance, if Mel Brooks were active right now,
oh man,
holy shit, he probably would have been beaten and dragged out into the street, you know,
just like his wife,
just for making and you know, for making these on PC comedies.
Did you share this to your Facebook yet?
Say what?
Did you share this to your Facebook? Because I'm getting ready to share.
Share what to my Facebook?
The live stream.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I share it. Well, it's to our it's on our Bad Dinner Guest page. So if I haven't I haven't saved it on my personal. But if you look up Bad Dinner Guest, it's on there. And it's on our Twitter and all that. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
the Twitter box.
The Twitter box. We're almost to our 1,000 tweets.
Oh.
Our first 1,000. So we've only got
tickles
$9,000 till we catch up to freaking Nathan, who apparently is just a tweet machine. I don't even know.
Tweetaholic.
Well, we also are a little late to the
Twitter game.
But yeah.
That's not too bad. Gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere, and that's, you know, that's why we podcast live on YouTube without a studio, because we're trying to get ourselves out there one way or the other. But we, you know, I mentioned, oh yeah, I gotta look up the Magical Mormon undies, because that's what this whole thing is. It's not this whole thing is about, but it's about to be what this whole thing is about.
Magical Mormon underwear.
Oh my god, dude, that's the third. You type in Magical M, and it's the third thing that pops up. Mormons defend their magic underwear.
Oh, that's a real thing. I thought this was like a fucking.
That's totally a legit thing.
No, yeah, it's about to. Orgarmies is what they're called. Oh man.
Garmy.
God, I hate when you click. I thought it was a picture.
Once you go on your Garmies, we'll get kinky.
You motherfucker. Got my Garmies. Meet me upstairs with your Garmies. Here we go. Oh my god, this is fantastic. I can't even. Oh man, yeah. I hope. There we go. I'm hoping this is. It's top left.
Is it there?
Can you see it over here? Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. See?
I see some nip in that,
That's how
man.
Mormons have sex, man.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be
crazy.
so hot.
Nothing. I mean, it looks like something I'm trying to describe for those who will eventually listen to us on like SoundCloud.
Right.
And won't have the visual medium.
Hey, Mom, check this shit out.
It looks like a 1920s era bathing suit to me without the prison stripes.
Picture Mitt Romney in that shit. It'll make it a lot easier for
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
now imagine him on the podium wearing that underneath.
that's how we got here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, could you imagine anything worse than a Mormon president?
Hillary Clinton. I stand by that.
Yeah.
A
Yes,
black
that's
president. There's two. You want me to keep going?
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Oh, you should have heard it. He told a joke last week that just like there was too much dead air after because all I could do was stare at Nathan's face through the screen.
Yeah, I went on like a 5-minute rant about the dollar and how we should drop it and like not drop it, but how we should default on our debt with China. And
Yeah, how we should say fuck
for
China.
investing. And basically, I ended it with it's China's own fault. The Chinese are the smartest at math out there, and like the look on his face, I had to go back and listen to it on my way to jail, and like because I was like, I think that pause was a lot longer than Kevin thought. And I go back and I end it, and I'm laughing my dick off.
Right.
And like there's Kevin silent, and there's his face because for whatever reason the video was coming in there to the fucking podcast, and it's just him like, and you could tell he wanted to laugh, but he didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. I don't know if it was-
Yeah. Nathan can be probably a little PC. You know, he doesn't want to offend anybody,
right?
Which is funny to me. I mean, you know, I'm definitely not opposed to pissing someone off. I just I froze because I was over here just like watching Nathan, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so hilarious to me. But I also like. It took me a second to laugh, where I was like, "Oh man, dude, we gotta break the tension here."
Right.
I even gave him a warning before we ever started. I was like, "Are you PC at all? Like, is there anything I should stay away from?" Like, I'm just like,
what's red bubbling and tapping on the glass on the microwave?
That baby I was microwave.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say kitten.
Shit, I'm going to hell.
I'll see you there.
Yeah.
But no, because I told RJ when he asked me that, I was like, well, the whole point of this for us is to not be PC. I was like, Lou takes it a little farther than I do at times, where I like talking about topics that no one wants to talk about, and Lou likes to physically make you uncomfortable as he possibly can at times. But it's fine. You fit right somewhere in between that line where you just kind of tell like the occasional joke that someone might find inappropriate. See, my thing is you described it perfectly last time, where you were like, you know, I don't like to work with people that are actually racist and this and that, but you know, I also believe in sort of the idea that you have to be able to make fun of yourself and stuff like that. And so if we shouldn't all be taking ourselves so seriously to the point where we can't crack the occasional joke and stuff like that, and everybody's like, oh my God, like he can't say that. Someone might bomb us if he says that. You know, if the wrong person hears that, we're
gonna get bombed. Yeah.
But where I like split off from a lot of people that like they were the draw Muhammad thing. Like everybody thought that was hilarious to like draw Muhammad and like piss people off, or flag burning. I completely support the right of both of them. I completely see what you're trying to do there. But if you're just trying to piss people off to get a reaction, you're just seeking attention. That's not funny. That doesn't add to the dialogue. Everybody knows what you're doing there.
It's counterproductive.
Yeah, exactly. And the flag burning thing, like I definitely understand what you're saying there, because I'm not nationalist at all. I don't support the war. I don't support the cops. I don't support the democracy. But at the end of the day, you're only sending the wrong message, and you're only feeding those people. Nobody's going to see you burning a flag and want to be like, why is he doing that? Anybody that you're against while you're burning that flag is going to see that and be the same fucking bigot they were before. Like, I don't have any American flags or anything, but I'm not going to go burn one either. It's not going to help anything. If it was funny to burn the flag, then yeah, fucking do it. If you can make that a joke that like hits, go for it. But if you're just doing it, you're getting attention. You just want attention.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Like the stupid kids that do the fucking challenges.
Yeah. Which challenges?
Oh my God, like the duct tape challenge.
What is the duct tape challenge? Is that the most? You know, I'm familiar with the gallon of milk challenge. I've failed that one before.
The duct tape challenge was like you essentially get duct tape to a chair, and you use a whole roll of duct tape, and you have to get out of it.
Why would you? How is that fun? Oh man,
A couple kids died.
I would hate the shit out of that.
Yeah.
The hold your weed for a weed challenge. Did you hear about that? The
Mm-mm.
lady died. It was a radio station did this thing where you had to like keep drinking water and like you couldn't pee. Whoever held their pee the longest got a free weed, which was a shitty console to begin with. But that doesn't even matter.
You can get
But-
infections that way.
Well,
man, or die.
This
I
bitch
guess.
didn't live long enough to get the infection. She held it in so long, the water like
Drowned her.
Yeah, it didn't drown her, but it like chemically imbalanced her to the point that she died. Like it
Right.
distilled, not distilled, but fuck, I don't know.
All
the words. I
that
don't
for
speak
the
English.
worst of the game.
It sends you into
Yeah.
renal failure. It floods your kidneys.
Is that what it was?
I think that's
Okay.
what happens.
But yeah, you can look that shit up. and see
Yeah,
exactly
I'm
what
not a doctor.
You could give me a Wii for free. You could give me a Wii and $20, and I'd sell that Wii and use the other $20 I get for it to go buy a computer game.
I'd buy Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to have just Nintendo 64 play some fucking Mario Kart. Like, I'm cool with that. That shit was the shit. Or
We need to
something.
come up with like Wii on you for a Wii. It's like
Shit, that's not our budget. We could actually afford.
Right?
God damn.
Thank you, GameStop.
Then we show up and we just
Yeah.
piss on whoever it is, and like, here you go, here's your Wii.
$7 in store credit for a bunch of PS2 games or this Wii. $7, please.
Yeah.
How about better yet? It's just like a couple $20 gift cards for GameStop.
You might not even need to give them $220. That's dude. Come on, that's overvaluing your.
No, I meant so we could do it multiple times.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
They're not getting multiple cards.
Be like, you can have. We can go around with those like those free taco coupons from Taco Bell. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather have this Wii or a taco. I'll take the taco. No, I'll take the Wii. I
Is
get
it,
free
is it a
tacos for
Supreme? Is the taco Supreme?
It's crunchy.
My favorite
Oh.
customer when I worked at Taco Bell was the customer that ordered a fucking taco Supreme without tomatoes. I'm like, so you want a taco? I'd say, great. Like, no, I want a taco Supreme without tomatoes. I'm like, if you want to pay more for it, that's fine. You can listen to the expert back here, or you can just order it your
Did you
way.
not charge for the sour cream or something?
Well, if you
It's cheaper.
wow, this was like terrible knowledge base. But if you order,
I used to work there too.
Yeah, if you order it just plus tomatoes or just plus sour cream, it's cheaper than ordering it as Supreme and taking it off, because when you order it as Supreme, you're getting both of them on, and then when you take it off.
You take one off.
Yeah, so I would people would they would order that, and I would bring it in the cheap way, and the fucking cunt on the other end of the fucking microphone would be like, I ordered them Supreme without tomatoes. And if you said it the right way, I'd be like, well, this is cheaper for you. But if you said it like the cunt I just quoted, I'd be like, all right, ma'am, and you pay $12 more for your taco box. Which is
Yeah.
fine with me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, if you're gonna be an ass about it,
Yeah, exactly.
you can
That's
totally
where-
pay more
that's
money.
Where helpful and friendly will get you in America.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
just gets you yelled at by a bunch of idiots.
getting paid.
I did both. I worked drive-through and I made food. Yeah.
I did. When I worked there, I trained myself because they put me on drive-through because I was quick at the shit,
Mhm.
and I wanted to work kitchen. I don't know why, but I did. So whenever we were slow and the managers would be back in the back, I would be taking orders and making them.
Right.
So I taught myself on kitchen, and then I picked up a shit ton more hours. And then
Hell
I got
yeah.
a different job because people saw me putting in the effort. Because I didn't plan on working there and making more money that way. I was okay with the minimum wage where it was. I'd rather it be minimum wage. But that's a different podcast topic.
Yeah, that was so long ago I worked there, man.
Yeah.
I worked there like a decade ago.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm
I was like 18, 19.
I think it was 19. I think. I just lost my job at Digital Dish, and I was working there, and then I'd go from there and I'd deliver pizzas at a different place till they closed. I hope
Nice.
you weren't trying to keep your family from seeing this, Kevin, because I definitely tagged you in it, and I apologize.
Oh no, I'm cool. I was gonna share it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right on.
Dude, I'm past that point. But, I remember there was a conversation I was having. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I went to go visit my brother, and he had these like weird little vegetable snacks, and I forget what they
We
was.
call
but
them
they're-
special, like, now.
and he was like, and it was after his golf tournament. He's like, Bub, eat this, and I'm like, nah, man, I don't want it. And he wouldn't stop. He was just like, come on, man, try it, Kevin. And then after a while, he was like, Dad, will you make Bubby try to eat this? And he's like, Donovan, that ship sailed a long time. He's like, I haven't been able to get your brother to do something in a long time. He's like, I have given up trying to make. He's like, you're only gonna strengthen his conviction to not do it. Like the more
Yeah.
you push, the farther you're getting away from your goal. You'd have a better chance if you told him that he could never have one ever again. Then you'll get him to eat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother hasn't learned my reverse psychology yet. But so yeah, no, I'm all right with it. I live in a family where it's easy enough for me to not be the complete black sheep. You know, there are just enough oddballs in our family where I just kind of slip through the cracks. So,
Right.
as long as I keep my bills paid, then we're
I don't
good.
doubt it. My parents have never paid one of my bills, so I don't really worry about it. Like, I've always been kind of that black sheep that just want to do my own thing. My mom doesn't follow me on Facebook or answer my phone calls, so I don't got to worry about that shit. And my dad's not on there either.
Nice.
I like how you said, look up munting and then join us for an extremely intelligent conversation. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We get Lou tagged in this.
Damn right.
That's hilarious. And then,
I'm gonna share it as well.
yeah, let me get it going. Wait,
No, man, I really
A good old fashioned circle share.
Followed by a good old fashioned circle jerk, because that's part 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get.
That's for the live feed.
That's why the biscuits are.
That's
in
what.
the
That's why
oven,
we're
man.
calibrating the cameras.
Why won't it? What the? This thing is being weird. But yeah, circle jerks and biscuits. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Nate shared it too. I like it. Attaboy. I was gonna tag you in it, Lou, but it's being all, my computer's being all bluey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just did it. Like I clicked share and then it said like share to friends, and I was hoping to tag you in it, but it just did the instant share. So just just get us out there if I get
For all 5 people that are going to tune in.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, once we get it on SoundCloud, there will be like 7.
Nice.
7 or 8.
Fuck
I wonder
yeah.
if we're.
Well,
we're
the
doing
problem is
ourselves
those
a
were 2
disservice.
Asians that thought this was a rap song. They're going to click right into where I was talking about them being good at math and just fucking
And just
tune
be
out.
done. Yeah.
God,
And you're gonna get shot in the street.
I hope so.
And then we're
Make
gonna
for
get.
a great story, man.
And then somebody's gonna blame us for
ISIS.
for anything, just whatever.
The motherfucker doesn't like democracy and he supports ISIS.
Yeah.
I'm already on someone watch list.
Oh, dude, I'm already. Lou's ready.
Is that a 1911?
No. Beretta M9.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
For at least another 2 weeks, I'm allowed to handle these.
Right.
Trust me, it'll be easier for you to find one once you're in the black market.
Right.
No doubt. Well, I found out it's actually not that hard if you don't have a violent criminal record to get a judge to give you your rights. In the neighborhood we live in, I really don't think that's going to be an issue. But all I want is I want to get a Remington 870 Express again. Because I don't really have the use for a handgun, and they're so mobile, I'm afraid I'd carry it with me.
Right.
I just need a gun that doesn't have an orange tip and shoot blanks. That's what I need to.
Yeah.
I need to not have a prop gun. I have a pellet gun.
Yeah, don't pull that. You're better off just not. Because then they pull the real one.
See, my thought process is, it was purchased for films anyway. I just always told myself, well, like, if the shit hits the fan and it's like we're in an end of days scenario where like everybody's just running for their lives and whatnot, I'll bring that fake one with me because it's still loud. It still sounds like a gun, and if I wear it on my waist, you can't see the tip.
That, but it's also perfect for a distraction, and you're not popping off live rounds.
And also, I could still beat the
You're
shit
not
out of
wasting
you
real
with it.
bullets.
It's still really heavy.
Right.
I would rather just not, man, because then if they did have one and they weren't planning on using that suddenly, like, it's just,
But no, I'm talking about
I'd rather have it than not have it.
a distraction. Like you see your partner in trouble, so you go around the corner, pop off a few blanks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not planning on pointing it at somebody so I can see the tip. I only do that with my other gun.
And it's not just
Watch
the
the
tip.
movie Inside Man on Netflix, though.
I have it on DVD.
Have you seen it?
The Inside Man, the Clive Owen movie, you know what I'm talking about? The Denzel movie, is that what we're talking about?
Directed by Spike Lee, I guess.
Yeah, the Spike Lee joint. Yeah, I have it on. I actually watched it about 2 days ago. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a phenomenal movie. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No.
Clive Owen robs a bank, and Denzel Washington is playing he has like a bunch of hostages and stuff. Denzel plays the detective going for it, and what's her name? Jodie Foster. Oh my god.
much prefer to call her Judy Foster.
Judy Foster. All I know is, talk about some butts. That there's a butt I'd probably lick right there.
Right.
Even at 50 or however old she is now, whatever. Actually, if I had a time machine.
Do you remember when Angelina Jolie was like the hottest somebody could get, or maybe that's just me?
I mean, she was definitely up there.
Yeah, and now I like watch movies and I'm like, oh, they get so much more attractive than her. And this is pre-double mastectomy. I'm not being a complete dick here. Although she got better tits. Like,
Did
how-
she?
Yeah,
she got a lot better tits. How are you going to go from like decent tits to no tits and talking about how that was traumatic and like all this other shit, and then you're going to upgrade and not say shit about how you took both your tits off and just put better ones in? Like, you can't ride both trains. Either say it was tragic and how awful it is and all the feminist shit that comes along with it, or don't. Say, hey, I got new tits and they're better than the old ones, and I can't get breast cancer with these. That's just as good.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't
Yeah,
float
she
in the
fucking-
pool.
I wonder, is that true? Does that work?
Real tits float. Yeah.
Oh, fake ones don't.
Yeah.
Oh. Bummer.
Your tits float?
Yeah. It's just the fat.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
This is personal
Look it up. Do titties float?
How stuff works. That
How
shit.
stuff works. The stuff they don't want you to know. Tit flotation.
No doubt. Yeah, man.
That is funny. I don't know. But yeah, no, I guess if I would for me, it was mid-90s Sharon Stone. Like, if I had a time machine, this is complete misuse of it. If I had a time machine, I would go back to 1994 and stick one in Sharon Stone real quick, and that's probably all I'd do. As long as I
Rape
got to
culture.
that. No, I mean, I would hopefully,
I would
just me being-
seduce her.
yeah, hopefully me being from the future would be enough.
I'm a future man.
I would go.
Right.
So what I would do is I would jump back to like 92 or something, and I'd get myself real rich off of gambling and all that stuff. And then, so this is a long process. but,
Right. Go back to a
It'd be
further
worth
point in time with an automatic rifle.
If we're-
Rob them.
Rob them for all their gold.
Yeah. And then move forward to a point where it's not illegal.
Shucks, like a
Cash
porn
in.
star. Jesus, I'm losing my voice in this. Actually, I'm just now hitting puberty. And that's what we're talking about.
All right, Screech.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's talk about weird stuff. I mean, I was about to say talk about rape culture when you said Screech. Fucking Screech is in like porn and stuff now. Dude.
That, and he's also in prison.
Is he?
Yeah.
What do you do now?
He assaulted a guy with a knife.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you see her Maxim shit?
When? How recent is it? Is this right now?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's
Oh,
50
wait.
or something, and I'd still
She's
pay
not.
for it.
She's not the one in House of Cards, is she?
No, that is.
Tell me in this picture, she doesn't look like her though.
Yeah, they both went the short hair route. Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
man, dude, that. Damn. All right, Sharon.
Yeah.
Get you some, Sharon.
We
But
don't
no,
even
but
need
what's
to
her
go
name?
back to the 90s.
Well,
We can talk
Claire
about
Claire
things
Underwood
better.
is played by Jenna.
I wish she wasn't like so stingy that she's like
Right.
no new
Yeah.
seats, because that's why everybody is like waiting for
What? Who?
the whoever plays
Robin Wright.
Is that her name?
No,
She
you're
would
talking
have
about
a
Claire
happy
Underwood.
name. Yeah,
Yeah,
no wonder.
Robin Wright. Yeah, she's Jenna.
Jenna.
That's
Frank
hilarious.
and Claire is like
Topanga.
peas and carrots.
Tell me you wouldn't go back for Topanga.
Oh, what's her name from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, she's still hot. The shit
Yeah.
that played Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Christina
what's her last
Applegate.
name? No, that Christina Applegate was in.
Oh
Married
yeah,
with
she
Children.
was
Yeah,
the
but she
first
was
like,
hot.
tan Brazilian chick that you saw as a kid. You were like, oh, I like him a little bit. It's spicy.
That she was
Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly
Yeah.
Kapowski. There we go. In the realm of too much information, I'm pretty sure I got my first unexplained pants shortening from Kelly Kapowski. That was
E.T.
when I was like, dude, what? I was like, huh? This hurts. What's going on, man?
Nobody can blame you.
Kelly Bundy. Christina
Oh, yeah,
Applegate.
Right, that
Ted
was
Bundy is my first.
That's the
unexplained
television-
book, but I don't know
yeah.
what that was.
No, you know what? It was the photos from the Sharon Tate murders. That's what. No, I'm just
The shit you were allowed to look up at school.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what happened. That's why Roman Polanski
Jesus
started diddling
Christ.
kids. You know?
Were these like the pictures for the show?
I mean,
Yeah.
They were trying to give 12-year-olds boners.
They are. They have been. That's all Walt Disney.
Well, that's
all
yeah.
Disney Channel.
That was 80s style, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
'Cause that was
all
late
right.
80s, early 90s.
Look at her now. Looks like a pug dog.
You know, she was in what was it? The Ladies Man. You ever see that movie? The Saturday Night Live movie with. Speaking of, oh my God, You guys have to watch The Ladies Man. It's like, it was done, I think, in the early 2000s. It's got like the whole retro Saturday Night Live cast in it. Like Will Ferrell plays one of the bad guys. What's his name that plays the ladies?
It looks like Barack Obama's on the
It's
cover.
fucking. What is that dude's name? I
Barack
can't remember.
Obama.
No, but I mean his real.
Why is that picture up there?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I gotta.
You can't tell me that wasn't. That's why I believe in the Matrix, by the way, is because the title cover of The Ladies Man features Barack Obama with an afro.
It's totally Baraka Flocka. The Ladies Man. Oh my God.
And we began to Brock steady.
And we began Barack steady.
Brock until the break of dawn.
Yeah, dude, The Ladies Man. He has this like radio show where he offers love advice.
I remember that skit.
Yeah. So you remember the SNL skit? Well, the movie is about like the ladies' man. Pretty much, he just bangs everybody's wife, and then they start this group. It's called like something of the ass tattoo because he always gets caught boning other chicks' wives. And
he has an ass tattoo.
Other chicks' wives?
Other dudes' wives.
Oh,
sorry.
I was like, that got more interesting.
Yeah,
That-
that got more
yeah.
interesting. But it's so funny, like his.
As long as it's not
classic
Rosie
advice-
O'Donnell.
It reminds
I
me
wouldn't
of this
watch that.
episode.
No, you couldn't pay me to. Well, you maybe.
Okay.
Everybody has a price.
Everyone has a price.
Man.
Absolutely.
Brock Lesnar just railing Rosie O'Donnell.
Sure. How much you paying me?
Nothing.
No, I'm
You
not
should
watching
pay to
that.
see that.
No.
Oh man, that could
What
be
is wrong with
pay-per-view.
Yeah, no doubt. That's
Is
UFC 205.
That's
right
another weird thought I had watching UFC last night.
there.
Where I was
See Brock
like,
Lesnar railing Rosie O'Donnell.
no, I just had this thought of like, dude, I really want to date an MMA fighter. I was like, I want to date
Like
A woman that can
chick-
kick your ass.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I kind of want
No.
to date a chick that can just whoop my ass, and I might even just
Every
like
chick I date can
encourage her
class.
to do it.
Right?
Just like pick a fight. And be
It's like you've never fantasized being
like-
tied to a chair and having the shit kicked out of you by a hot chick.
it's like, you won't put me in a head scissors, you know.
Right.
Dude, when you see them
Break me!
it doesn't just fucking freak you out. Well, you were saying earlier that a chick pulling a gun put into your head.
Oh,
It's fucking
yeah,
pretty
dude.
much-
I've had my face rearranged. It's nothing to
By
be
a
scared
girl?
of. No,
Oh.
but that's why I think it'd be a little bit more erotic if it's a woman.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've been in some drag out bras before, but I don't want that to be with a chick. No way. That would be so.
That's kind of like the inner Saiyan in me,
Oh yeah, if I,
wanting to be with a fighter.
if I wake up to a Henry Hill situation in Goodfellas, like if I wake up to my girlfriend straddling me with a snub nose pointed to my forehead, first off, it's going down right there. Like we're getting it on, and then we're getting married. Because if I wake up to a girl pointing a pistol at my face, I'm like, I love you.
I love
Right?
crazy bitches, but that's a bit too crazy. That is
That's
way
the
too fucking
that's the
crazy.
dream right there. As long as it's not a knife, because I don't want it to be slow.
Um,
I don't want it to die slowly.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, like honestly, when I thought I was gonna get stabbed, the first thing I thought was like, I'm gonna feel this for a while.
Right.
I was like, God damn,
'Cause
this is
it's-
gonna suck. Yeah, well,
Right?
it was a fixed blade Smith and Wesson. It was like this long, so it wasn't even like that. There would
This is
hit
a,
along
this
the
this
first
is a Fitzblade Smith and Wesson.
Oh, well, it was smaller than that. But yeah, either way, it wasn't long enough to just fucking in and out my fucking lung and collapse it. It was fucking.
Yeah, good old boot knife.
Fuck that shit. Fucking pussy.
Yeah, dude, you guys mean to tell me this doesn't work for you? I mean, forgive the like 80s haircut, but to me, dude, that'd work for me.
Right.
Like, she's just on top of me, like, no, fuck that.
Oh my
Fuck that
god.
noise.
I don't know why.
I
but
would
that,
shoot that bitch. I would shoot her, and then I'd
I mean,
fucking.
I'd shoot.
Then I'd fuck her.
I'd shoot some.
that makes me want to fuck Marissa Tomei.
I don't even know who that is, but the name sounds foreign enough. I want to fuck her.
Italian broad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they got a nice attitude.
No, I was just thinking we need to go to Italy.
I don't know, man. I
The
don't know if I
fucking-
want to be anywhere around to Europe right now.
That's hilarious. Shit, I'd fucking ISIS, bro.
Do they have them? Like,
For a few months.
I'd do it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Shit.
Give me an hour, I make that bitch allergic to that scarf.
I
I don't even know what that means.
I can't begin to know what that means. What are you doing over here? You bringing over like your treasure trove?
No, I gotta sort this shit out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we keeping you? Do you want
No.
to? I was just
No.
like, oh,
I am gonna have to pee again and smoke another cigarette.
you got some spring cleaning going down.
Some spring sorting. I got a bunch of bags and boards I need to buy.
I wish.
For all your lady friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got gags and boards you need to buy? What was that?
Jill and Lily.
Even better.
Jill and, I'm holding up my hands. Jill and Lily.
No, Jill and Lily. I like that. Miss Michigan.
Oh, shit.
Yes, we. Oh, what is it? What
Hit
is
my
this?
mark.
Oh,
Simba.
Yeah.
You like that?
Kept a card from the most racist cartoon ever made.
Yeah.
Well, I might not. I can't prove that, but it's up there.
Literally taking $5 fucking Swahili they learned in a book and bastardizing it.
Talk
Yeah.
about the same story over and over again. That's just like,
That's literally what? Hamlet?
yeah.
Sorry, was that what you're...
Yeah, that was what I was saying. Yeah, it's perfect. You're on top of it.
Ow, my face muscle.
So, yeah, I mean, welcome back.
Oh, I just
Back again.
Shady back. Tell a friend.
So, yeah,
With the butt cancer. I'm a fuck dancer.
busting out with some song here. Well, this is difficult because now he left and you're not paying any attention.
I am.
Now I'm just sitting here.
Why are you, what do you mean I'm not paying
You're over
attention?
here digging through comics, you're not helping me.
Helping you what?
You help me talk. We're looking on.
How do I even, what do you...
Have you not been hearing this dead air here? It's just been me going, yeah, guys, I thought we were podcasting and everybody, and then just look at it.
You had to go potty.
Listen to this. This is terrible. This is
You're
why,
terrible.
why-
You're shaming me.
This is why 4
You're
people
shaming
listen
me.
to us because nobody, you guys don't give a shit.
You're shaming me. Stop shaming me,
You
Kevin.
think I don't want to go home and play video games? I do, and I'm going to soon. Maybe not. I don't know.
Right?
I gotta be.
I'm gonna Twitch.
I gotta do adult. Are you gonna Twitch tonight?
I was thinking about it.
You really should, because that's what I was actually thinking about talking to you about. Was let's maybe spitball what maybe give a little preview of what you think you're gonna be doing on the old.
I'm
Twitch.
not sure what I want to do though. Like, as far as mission wise, if that makes sense. Like, if I even want to do a mission.
Yeah, or if you're just gonna do something off the wall.
Right.
Like I was wondering,
Like Rampage.
Like for instance, yeah, because you had that Rampage episode that.
I actually got a stronger gun now.
Oh, okay.
I there's this crazy mod that I decked out this assault rifle and it does 23,000 damage.
Man, you know what?
And I gave it a legendary status. And it shoots 2 bullets at once.
What?
And it's fully automatic with a never-ending magazine.
I have this like crazy idea right now.
I'm trying to combine the two just now.
Yeah, I was just thinking like, what if when RJ comes back in here, if he's up for it, what time is it? Is it?
I have no idea.
Getting towards
2017. 8:17.
8:17. So like I said, I still wanted to be here for another good 40 minutes or so, and it's not like, I mean, we probably, because what would happen is we would just shut
Oh, we
this
could
bad
put
boy down.
I was about to say, we could put the kibosh on this, take a little break. I mean, we've been at this for...
Well, what I was suggesting is, yeah, if you wanted to Twitch while we were here, instead of doing your headset like last time and not really like saying much.
Well, I was going to put the headset in so it could still hear us.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you. Can we plug my mic in instead of the headset?
Maybe. How does your mic plug in?
USB.
Maybe. We'll have to see if the Xbox recognizes it and all that good stuff.
Okay, because if not,
Because I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Just have, because I don't think the thing was when you wore it the way like you had it.
Could you hear me?
I could hear you. They couldn't hear.
They couldn't hear you.
Me. Yeah.
Mm.
You can't really hear me, and because I thought that would be kind of a cool thing. Like, why not? If you're gonna Twitch, and we've had this just the most random podcast ever, and this is a good one, and we're getting to a point where we're gonna start rambling here soon. Or
I think that's
we're
hitting gone.
Yeah, we're ready to put the kibosh on this. I think it'd just be kind of cool, maybe to actually combine the two here at this point.
Right, because honestly, I think it's better to have somebody here with me when I do it, at least early on.
Yeah,
because I'm not used to not. I've generally when I game out like that, I'm gaming it up by myself.
right, and then you don't.
I'm not really talking to somebody.
Yeah, but when I'm here, you do.
Right.
And then that's the other thing is if with RJ here, we could both be talking and so I'm down for that. Even if we don't podcast over it, I'm down to just stick around for at least 15-20 minutes so you can actually get it to where it'll post on YouTube.
Right.
Because as it stands right now, and you guys that are listening can find us on Twitch under Bad Dinner Guest. Lou is starting to do a bunch of Fallout 4 videos. I am going to also be chipping in here every once in a while with some videos here and there. We've got another buddy that's probably going to be doing some other games like that. Maybe we might be doing some New Vegas. It really just kind of depends on what we can. We're really just trying to get some content out there and find different things that people are interested in. And
when the new Xenoverse game comes out, I'll get it to Twitch that. That was a really fun game. I used to have it for my PS3, but I got rid of my PS3. So
who doesn't love Dragon Ball Z?
Oh my god, dude! That first Xenoverse game was hand over fist the best Dragon Ball Z game I'd ever played.
Right, it was pretty cool. So well,
you could go Super Saiyan, make your own character and shit. Yeah,
it was real neat. That's one of the games that I missed because I've really taken a step back in my gaming. I can't tell you the last time I turned my PS3 even on. But yeah, I'm going to try to get back into it just to try to provide a little bit more material that we have. But yeah, so RJ, we were probably going to just wrap this bad boy up for the night. If you're
cool with it, circle jerk.
Yeah, exactly. That's
just getting heated up, boy.
My biscuits are going to burn.
I got the baby oil whose butt fitting to rub. Fitting to rub.
Shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, this has been Bad Dinner Guest special butt stuff. And we'll be
butt stuff and shameless plugs.
Right. Speaking of shameless plugs, thank you for the segue. RJ, do you know what you're going to be calling your radio show or your podcast that I'm going to be occasionally or regularly joining you on?
I think I have a title for it, but there's no point in me putting that out right now because I don't have a Facebook page built. I'm hoping to transition into that over this week. In the meantime, look me up, RJ Weidlich. I know you can't spell it, so good luck. If you really want to dig deep, look for the kid that stole the lion in Zanesville. Find that name and then type it into Facebook.
Cool. I like it. Putting them on the hunt. And in the meantime, you can still find him here with us every once in a while. And I'm sure once he does get up and running, we're going to be sharing all of his stuff as well. Because that's what, we share the I'm Dan, Have You Met Ted podcast a bunch. And they don't, it's a completely different thing from us. But it's a good, there
are 4 women's rights then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm for no rights to anybody.
Yeah,
except crustaceans.
They're on the No Lives Matter squad.
Yeah.
The universe is random. No one gives a shit. No.
I would love to guest on that show.
No, I'm lying through my teeth. No, they are all. Their last episode was about Kevin Smith, which was good. They talk mainly about entertainment stuff. It's a very interesting podcast. They talked about Orange is the New Black series. They've talked about Game of Thrones. So it's just one of those things for people who like to listen to stuff. Yeah, a lot of pop culture stuff. It's not exactly like us. So, if you listen to us and every once in a while you get tired of us talking about serious stuff, that's kind of the reason why we did this one tonight is we were serious. We get a little too serious sometimes and we like to
pedal the brakes a little bit. And have fun.
Just like to have a little fun because this has to stay fun, or we get a little, we'll get worn down and
speak for yourself.
Sad about it. Well, yeah.
When your existence is bad, it's fine.
RJ's idea is fun is not having fun as far as the podcast goes. But with that being said, we are going to let you guys go. Bye-bye for now. Lou, you want to say goodbye?
Peace.
Peace.
The world is meaningless.
The world.
And we're all going to die one day.
99.
Everyone you know and love is going to die. And the UN flag is the flat Earth map. So what's up with that? Nighty night. Keep your buttholes tight.